Welcome back, Truth Seeker. September 27th, 2019. It is the Jesuit Order's birthday. In the news today, the death of Joseph Wilson. You probably remember his name alongside Valerie Plame, the scandal that happened in the early 2000s. I'll read a little bit of the story and then I'll show you what's so interesting about this man dying on the Jesuit formation date. Former U.S. diplomat Joe Wilson, who challenged the Bush administration on the reasons to go to war with Iraq, has died of organ failure. Wilson's death was confirmed by his former wife, ex-CIA officer Valerie Plame. Wilson was the last American government official to meet with Saddam Hussein. In July 2003, Wilson wrote in a New York Times op-ed that in the months before the Iraq War, some of the intelligence related to Iraq's nuclear weapons program was twisted to exaggerate the Iraqi threat. Which, of course, anyone should have known who had a brain. It was nothing but lies going on that day. If you were believing anything from the government or the media, you weren't thinking. Plame's work for the CIA was reported in the media not long afterward. Plame is now running for Congress in New Mexico. This is breaking story and will be updated. So, Joseph C. Wilson. He was born November 6, 1949. He's dead today, September 27th. And from his last birthday, his 69th, to his death, is 325 days later. Notice it's also 46 weeks and days. Today happens to be the 46th day of Valerie Plame's age. As we know, sacrifice equals 46. Genesis 46 begins with a sacrifice. But regarding the 325 days, Scottish Rite of Freemasonry equals 325. And if you do Scottish Rite of Freemasonry with the rules of numerology, it equals 127, whereas organ failure is also 127 with the alphabetic order. So this Scottish Rite tribute. And again, there's this link between the Jesuits and the Scottish Rite. Today's the Jesuit formation date, established September 27th, 1540. Recall, the Jesuits and the Scottish Rite, they have history through France. The Scottish Rite of Freemasonry at the 32nd degree, they share the same motto as the Jesuits. And Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, once was the Catholic colony policed by the Jesuits. It's why Georgetown, the Jesuit university, is there. It's also the city that's named after the Scottish Rite Freemason, George Washington. Now notice the motto at the 32nd degree. The Latin sums to 115, so does Masonic, so does France. Again, France brings the Jesuits and the Scottish Rite together. Plus, they're both secret societies that abide by Masonic principles. That motto, for the record, means for the greater glory of God, which equals 351. That's the 26th triangular number. God equals 26. Hebrew and English, it's why we have a 26-letter alphabet. It's all Kabbalistic. Kabbalah's Book of Formation states that God created the world with letters, numbers, and words. Notice Masonry and Jesuit are both 84. United States of America is 84. Think about the book 1984, written by someone from the Fabian Society, George Orwell, which was established in 1884. In light of the Scottish Rite having the Jesuit motto at the 32nd degree, America's 32, Scottish is 32, 7/4/1776 has 32 date numerology. And the Jesuits, they also have a foundation date as well as a formation date. Their official establishment's September 27th. The groundwork was laid August 15th in Paris, France. Date that can be written 15/8 like 158. Notice Freemasonry, also 158. So Jesuits and Scottish Rite. Their fingerprints all over D.C., the nation's capital. And again, today's story about a member of the federal government dead on this Jesuit date. Now look at the name Joseph Wilson and Scottish Rite using our 4-base ciphers. The alphabetic order with the rules of numerology, the reverse alphabetic order. Perfect overlap in 3 out of those 4. Remember the name George equals 57, George Washington, the Scottish Rite Freemason, inaugurated at age 57, Scottish Rite 57. Notice the 165, Trump, he's born on the 165th day of the year. Donald Trump equals 159, born for the throne. As he told you in his Serta mattress commercial in 2009, looking good, number 9. You add 1 through 9, it equals 45. Now, Valerie Plame, I should have put this piece in here, but I'll just show you in real time. Her birthday's August 13th. Today is her 46th day of her age. And she's running for office while her ex-husband's dead. So check it out right here. The 46th day of her age. By the way, Catholic equals 46. There's 46 books in the Catholic Old Testament. See how Catholic's 46 and 35? Think of JFK, number 35, the only Catholic president, dead at age 46. But Genesis 46 begins with the sacrifice. So, the Jesuits, known for being assassins. You start to really think about things, you see how it all fits together way too nicely, and it does day after day. If you missed the video I just put out, definitely check that out. The skull and bones ritual going on in the Washington Nationals game against the Cleveland Indians today, and how it synced up with the death of Geronimo, and Prescott Bush once stole Geronimo's skull. This stuff goes on day after day, and the whole world needs to know about it. Until next time.